Today, Saturday, the 17th of May 2025, we have some of our handpicked short games to share with you, which of course we are going to back it up by some stats as well and analytics so that you see the reason behind our short pick to boost your winning. And if you want to have access to even more events like this, then you want to make sure to subscribe to the Level 2 Pro membership package plan or Level 3 Master Plan to have access to all our handpicked events we share to members only to take your win to the next level. So without wasting time, let's look at the first short game in our today's list, which is going to be in the Bundesliga of Germany, Dortmund against Holstein Kiel. Looking at this, the performance of Dortmund have proved to be very offensive in the recent event they have had. Their strike power recently have been very amazing. They had a game against Wolfsburg 4-0, against Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-2, against Barcelona, they beat it 3-1, against Mainz, they beat it 3-1 to prove that the offensive strength at home is really good. But if we look at that of Holstein Kiel, on the other hand, the offensive strength is not very great at the way, but they do concede at least one goal in each event when they play at the way. And of course, looking at the stand performance comparison by strength in terms of the recent event they've had, the standing of the home and the way proof that Dortmund is very, very offensive. They sit here on the first place on the league table. They have had 5 games recently been played, scoring 16 and conceding 8. That's an average goal score rate of above 3, and the conceding strength is not very big. But if we look at that of Holstein Kiel, on the other hand, their goal score rate and conceded rate in terms of the matches they have had prove that the offensive trend, even though it is good, but the defense is weak when they go at the way. And since they have an open defense, conceding 9 goals in 5 games played, with Borussia Dortmund having a very high striking power, this allows the probability of goals. And since Holstein Kiel is going at the way, for which the most last or recent head-to-head they had, Dortmund beat Holstein Kiel 5-0. This time, Holstein going away also want to improve in performance. So strike on and off target will be high, resulting to more shoot on and off target, which will cause goal probability. So looking at these analytics, all of the events being looked at, and looking at our short hand pick here, we looked at 2 major picks. One is the probability of at least 1.5 goals to occur in this match in full time or 2 goals over. Second probability is the fact that Dortmund has to lead this game in full time. So these are our short pick here. 1, the probability of at least 1.5 goal or 2 goals over, which is our main pick in this event. Let's look at the second or the next short pick of our today's list. Looking at our next short pick event here, we are looking at Croatia in the HNL, a match between Lokomotiva Zagreb against Dinamo Zagreb. In this event, we have already looked at everything in place, and we have seen that Dinamo Zagreb, which is the away team, have recently had some losses at the way, with a great win also at the way, and some comparison of strength which we want to share with you. First, we want to look at the game or match they had against Hajduk Split, where they beat it 3-1, and also the game they had against Šibenik, where they beat it 4-0 at the way. If you look at that of Lokomotiv Zagreb, you are going to see that they also had a game against Šibenik, and of course they also had a game against, let's just pinpoint Šibenik as one of the choices we want to compare their strength. If you look at Šibenik here, they had a game against Lokomotiv Zagreb, which it played at home. Šibenik beat it 2-1. To prove that the offensive strength of Šibenik in terms of their performances is better as compared to Lokomotiv Zagreb. But if you look at that same Šibenik, they had a game with Dinamo Zagreb. When they play at home, Dinamo beat it 4-0. This tells us something. Of course, tell us that possibility that goals is an occurrence. Also, we want to look at another pick here. If we look here at the match they had here, like with Gorica, you are going to see 1-1, that is scoring 2 goals here. But this same Gorica had a game with Dinamo Zagreb, as you can see, 1-1. But now, the time range play is very far away, so we are considering the most recent game they just had, this same here, and just between the range of 2 months, not very far. So we are considering Šibenik, Gorica, which you can still see here, they had a loss 1-0. But that same Gorica, as you can see, had a game far way back with its opponent and 2 goals were scored. Now, the fact that we have looked at Šibenik and the fact that 3 goals were scored between these two, and the fact that we have looked at Dinamo Zagreb still against Šibenik and 4 goals were scored between these two, there is a conclusion of goal probability. But before we looked at our sure pick here, we first of all want to look at the stands performance in the recent event they have just had based on the most recent games. And to tell you that Dinamo Zagreb is improving, in the most recent 5 games they have had, they have scored 13. That's an average goal score rate of more than 2 and conceding 2. The defense is good, offense is very good. But if we look at that of Lokomotiva Zagreb, the recent performance in terms of the most recent 5 games played have proved that the strength is decreasing and the offensive strength is not good, but the defensiveness, that is the way they concede goals, has increased, giving the upper hand for Dinamo Zagreb having a high striking power recently to have that probability of scoring. And since scoring probability concede, that is, make sure of goals, amplify or simplify that goals will occur, we want to look at one of our sure pick as a probability of at least 1.5 goal in full time. Also, we look at the probability of Dinamo Zagreb to lead or to win, since its recent performance have increased so greatly and the defensiveness of the home is not that very tight. So we look at 2 pick here. 1, Dinamo Zagreb to lead, and 2, which is our major pick, the probability of at least 1.5 goals in full time. And to those of you who want to have access to even more games, then of course you want to make sure to subscribe to the Level 2 Pro membership package plan or the Level 3 master plan, so that you're going to have access to members only match prediction pick, as you can see here, where we share our top game hand pick events like our top 7, top 8, top 9 and top 10, comprises of corner kick event, goal probability and straight wins. Our members are taking advantage of it. So for you to access members only match prediction picks, then you want to make sure to come to the home tab, as you can see here on our channel here. Click on the home section, and once you do that, you see that we provide match prediction for members only, as you can see here, members only, and we keep posting our top pick events to members only to take advantage of our hand pick and to make use of it when they are running. And of course, these matches are for members only. For you to have this access, then you want to subscribe to the Level 2 Pro membership package plan or Level 3 master plan to start to have access to this hand pick event. For you to join, the link is below this video. You want to use that link to see how you can join to also benefit from our hand pick event, which we are sharing to members only. Also, if you join, you're also going to have access to some top-notch tutorial classes. For example, if you become a member of the Level 2 Pro plan and you have started to access our hand pick event like this, you also want to benefit from tutorial classes by coming to the playlist section here and click on playlist. In the playlist area, if you have subscribed to the Level 2 Pro plan, then make sure to come to Level 2 Pro classes. Just click on Level 2 Pro classes like this, and once you do that, you are going to see that here we have top-notch tutorial classes for you, like firstly, the live match corner kick strategy for you, a simple trick to make consistent win, match prediction strategy you have never seen before, the straight win and comeback strategy for you, and you can see the next one here, tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy for you, and 99% win rate strategy. These comprises of top 6 tutorials classes. You can take advantage of it as a Level 2 Pro member. But if you access the Level 3 master, then you want to make sure to come to the Level 3 master class and click on it directly. Once you click on that, you're going to see the Level 3 master classes. You can take part of it. Here we have the first here, the excellent corner kick strategy for you only, the top secret AI tool we use to find games in terms of goal probability and goal probability and straight wins, the game changer corner kick strategy that reveals the top secret site we use to find games in terms of corner kick to include in our sleep, 6 amazing AI tools you can use, home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. So becoming a member of the Level 3 Masterclass gives you access to Masterclass tutorials like this, and you can also access all Level 2 Pro classes at the same time. So the Level 3 Master is the highest level, which of course you can take advantage of it to take access to all our hand-picked tutorial classes which we have for you, becoming a master and see how you can implement the strategy we have explained. And of course, becoming a member is relevant for you to take your win to the next level. To those of you who want to join, the link is below this video, which of course you can take advantage of that. Also, if you want to access some free tutorial which we have for you, Then you want to make sure to navigate the video tab. As you can see here, just click on video and you're going to see some of the match strategy we have for you. For example, we just recently published a strategy which you want to make sure that you take advantage of it. And of course, we have titled it. Let me just make a look on it and share it with you. And you can see that one of the most recent tutorials we have just released is this one here, which we have titled it as the 4 secret, that is soccer betting tips to make amazing win, which you want to take advantage of it. We have explained some of the tips you never knew existed before. It is free and you can watch it to the end to learn some of the strategies and tips which we have explained here to take advantage of it and see how you could improve your betting skills when it comes to match predictions. In this video tutorial, it is complete and you want to take part of that. We have another one here. The more you scroll across this page, you're going to discover more of the match prediction strategies and tutorials we have shared for free. And of course, we have another one here which you can take a look at it, which we have titled it. Let's try to go across and share with you the one we are talking about, which you can take advantage of it. It is called the top 5 soccer prediction apps which compared. We have some of the features we have compared for some of the top 5 prediction apps you can take a look at and learn some of the tips we have explained here. And of course, the more you go across this area, the more you see even more of these prediction strategy. We have another one here, which is titled as the 5 hidden Sofascore features to win more bets. We have explained some of the hidden features of Sofascore you never knew existed before, and we have explained here which you can take advantage of that and see how you can improve your bet skills. There are many more free tutorial classes or free tutorials for you on this video tab page here, and you want to make use of it. But if you want to access top-notch tutorial classes for members only, then you want to subscribe to the Level 2 Pro classes or the Level 3 Master class, which of course enrolling to this will give you access to all the tutorial classes we have first of all shared with you. And also having access to this, you also have access to a handpicked event which we share to members only like this, based on members only. So to those of you who want to join, the link is below this video description. See you again in the next upload, and see you from the inside, and bye-bye for now.